Shinin', yeah, Shinin' was a fun song to create. Funnily enough, like, it didn't really come from fun circumstances. It came as a result of me just feeling overwhelmed and feeling sad and anxious and all of the things. I know that sucks. I hate that I have to start out the video like this, but it's just like the truth. So, Shinin' came out of this season of the pandemic. And for those who don't know, my daughter was born in June of this year, and I was on, I still have a day job, but I was on maternity leave for, maternity leave for 5 months, and I hate to use the word suffered because I feel like it's not warranted here, but for lack of a better term, I suffered from postpartum anxiety during that time, along with all the anxiety that came from having a kid during a pandemic. You know, when you have a kid, you're hoping your family can be there with you and come visit you at the hospital, etc. Yeah, none of that. I didn't have a baby shower because of all this stuff, and you know, after a while, it takes a toll on you. And I used to take walks with my daughter in her stroller, and there was just one day that the day was super nice. It was like sunny outside and everything, and I was like, I'm so tired of being sad. I am so tired of being sad. Like you ever have that feeling where, for those who go through depression or whatnot, I have a tendency to lean that way, but I was tired of being sad. I don't know how else to explain it. It's just like, it's a heavy feeling. You want to be done with it. And I looked up at the sun, the sky, not the sun. Don't do that. The sun, don't look directly into the sun. It's bad for your eyes. So I looked at the sky and I'm like, you know, it's such a gorgeous day. I just want to be in this moment right now. You know, the sun is shining. And you know what? So am I. And I was, at the time, one of my favorite artists, Tori Kelly, had released an R&B album. And on that album, there is a song called Unbothered. And that's what I was listening to at the time. And I was like, what a great concept that she came out with during this time. Like, everybody's so sad all the time, which I get. It's warranted. It's a difficult time. We've never been through this as a generation, so I totally understand. Not trying to knock, like saying you shouldn't be sad or anything. But all I was getting and all that was being fed to me through social media or whatnot was sadness. And here comes this song that says, I'm unbothered. And you know, it's brand new. And I was like, how do you get that attitude from this? And I was like, you know what? That's a good thing. I want to reflect on the good things that are happening. And I'm not saying that it cured my depression and cured my anxiety. Of course not. But in that moment, I was like, you know, I just gotta do it. There's nothing else to do except doing it. That sounds weird. You know what I mean. So I thought back to my baby shower. I had a drive-through baby shower. Originally, my baby shower also landed on my wedding anniversary. And we couldn't have the baby shower, so my husband told me to, you know, we were just going to take a drive and like, hey, let's dress up nice. And I remember posting on that day on my Insta story, on my Insta story that, you know, all dressed up, nowhere to go. And that came to mind. So like that first layer, I was like, all dressed up, nowhere to go. That's from that. It was just, this song, the lyrics is a lot of just what was on my mind during the time. You know, all dressed up, nowhere to go. When I say gotta be the star of my own show, it's not like, ooh, look at me, everyone. It's more like, I can't wait for everybody else to come along. I just gotta do this. At the time for myself, because I was like, if I don't, I'll be stuck in this rut forever. And I also noticed that I'm most productive in the morning when the light is out. I'm very much like I need light. Light changes my mood. So I noticed like the sun is shining just like my mind is. And that means like I have all these ideas that I want to execute on, and I should just do that. This song is just about, let's just go. Let's do it. Let's shine. Do what you gotta do. Move forward, because life is not gonna wait for you. And that's all I was doing. I was stuck in the mindless scrolling and watching all the bad news, and I was getting deeper and deeper and deeper into this depression. And then one day I was like, no more darkness. You know, I gotta be the light. You know, I'm a Christian, so I think of, you know, how we have to be a light in the darkness and how Jesus is light in the darkness. So I was like, why am I not looking at that? I worked with an amazing producer on this. His name is Theo Seidman. And we worked before this on many other projects for like sync placements and whatnot. And I just thought like, Theo, I think you can do this spiel. Like, what do you think? What do you think? Can you do it? And I gave him a reference track, and I was like, perfect. This is perfect. And then from there, I just melody, lyrics, and the side projects I've been working on is like my alter ego. She's like a rapper. Her name is Bonfire. But she raps, right? So I was like, that'd be cool if I could kind of incorporate that sort of character into this song, which I'd never done for my artist side, right? Because my artist side is more singing, not rapping. And so that's why I have that little breakdown. I was like, ain't nobody gonna shine like you. And I was like, so it's like Iris featuring Bonfire, but it's the same person. Yeah, that's Shinin'.
A certain other love of